Are following the latest developments in the search for a missing Springfield man. Today, a phone believed to be Ashim Bailey's was found in the area where it was last seen pinged the night he went missing. Western Mass News reporter James Villalobos has been following the story, spoke with one of the individuals who was there when it was found and tells us what that moment was like for him. James.
Yeah, Jeff, so I spoke with Keno White, who says just like many others in the community, he just wanted to help. He just never expected to become the center of the case's only lead known at this time. Keno White didn't know Ashim Bailey, but like many others, hearing about his case struck him. He says he's already active in the community and wanted to spread the word and help Friday's search. But he says before he even got there, someone who was searching alone reached out to him on Facebook to tell him that he found something.
I get down to the place about 9 o'clock. At that time, he was on the phone with me saying, I found a phone, out of breath.
You don't even know this guy?
I don't even know this guy. He just seemed like he was excited, like there was a lot going on.
Keno says that the man had already turned on the phone.
When he hands me the phone, he says, I already turned it on. And when he placed it on the phone, he said, I already turned it on. And I grabbed the phone by its sides. I didn't want to touch anything. I didn't want to touch the front, the back, misconstrue any kind of evidence of anything like that.
He didn't realize the emotional toll that moment would take on him.
When the phone came on, that's when I started seeing the notifications pop up. We miss you, we love you, all the Facebook notifications. And it was kind of like a lot to take in at the time because it's happening all so fast.
He tells Western Mass News that at that moment, he realized the responsibility he had of telling the family.
Speaking of father to father, honestly just broke me down because I couldn't imagine having one of my kids out there missing, all this publicity and even this negative energy that's kind of wrapped around it, just kind of creating a snowball effect, and you somehow cannot escape it.
He says many in the community have been pointing fingers at him, something that he says he didn't ask for, considering he's just trying to help.
I honestly just feel numb, emotionally drained, because over this entire situation about the phone being found, about the public's view on things and the rumors and everything that's going around, especially on social media, it just really... They just don't understand what it feels like to have to pick up the phone of somebody and call somebody that you don't know.
He says he hopes that this just helps bring Ashim home.
Right now, it's not about who's to blame. It's how can we find him and bring him home to his family? How can we find closure for his family? And not just for the family, but now as the community, because everybody, I feel like, is so a part of this and so attached that I believe that we all deserve some kind of closure.
And I do want to reiterate that Keno did not find the phone. He simply called the family in this case, and police have not officially confirmed that it was indeed Ashim's phone, but his family and friends say that it was. Police have taken the phone in for analysis. Western Mass News will continue to follow this case and bring you all of its latest developments. James Villalobos, Western Mass News.